Good morning, America. It is the morning of November 10th. It has been a little over 24 hours since Mr. Donald Trump was announced as the President-elect of the United States. I still can't grasp the true concept of that yet. Hopefully, like me, some of you finally got some sleep last night after a very, very long election night and, frankly, a very long campaign. I hope that Mr. Trump and his family are able to take a nice long vacation after all that they've done over the past year and a half. Just get away from everything and enjoy some quiet time together, because me and the millions and millions of people who voted for you are truly thankful and know that you deserve a nice long break. To all of the Hillary Clinton supporters, and I'm not talking about the politicians or the celebrities or the big donors. You can all lick your wounds, and celebrities, you can go back to making movies and singing concerts and making money, the things that we actually do want to hear from you. And politicians, you can now have a chance to prove that you care about the people and prove that you're willing to work for the American people and join with Mr. Trump to help to make this country great again. But to the almost 60 million people who voted for Hillary Clinton, the average people, the middle-class people that truly believed in her, I know that this really, really stings, and maybe you feel hopeless and you're not very certain about the future. And trust me, I know. I've had elections where the results had the same effect on me. And if this election would have gone the other way, I honestly can't say how I'd feel. I would feel pretty lost myself. So I ask you to try to give Mr. Trump and the people that he is going to put in his cabinet, please give them a chance. Don't just shut it down and think that everything's going to be miserable, because the sun's going to continue to come up. America's going to keep rolling, and we have possibilities for the future for all of us. And I ask that you give that a chance. Give our government a chance now. Just wait and see what happens. I would like to thank a lot of the voices that helped me through this last year and a half and really spoke out for Mr. Trump, like former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich, who in my opinion is one of the most brilliant minds in the government, former Mayor in New York Rudy Giuliani. Both of those men, I believe, better get ready for a new job, because they definitely have a position in Washington to help Mr. Trump. And a little side note, if you ever are looking for something to read, I definitely recommend anything by Newt Gingrich, especially his book, Rediscovering God in America. It is, from a religious aspect, it is a truly touching book, and it'll really make you see how religion plays a part in our government. I'd also like to extend my thanks to Kellyanne Conway, Katrina Pearson, AJ Delgado, from Mr. Trump's campaign. Those three women were so influential and so moving over this past campaign season, and I truly thank each and every one of them. They are all amazing people. Sheriff David Clark, and even though I love having him right down the road in Milwaukee, I know that he could do so much more for this country heading to Washington with Mr. Trump. Dr. Ben Carson, Chris Christie, and all the Jeff Sessions, all the other politicians that stood behind Mr. Trump, Mike Huckabee, and from more of a journalistic aspect, I'd like to thank Sean Hannity and Jeff Bowling, whose book Wake Up America was very influential to me. I would also like to thank Laura Ingraham, Ann Coulter, Tommy Lamb. I would also if you're struggling from a religious aspect again with this, I would ask you to look at Pastors Dale Scott and Mike Burns. Those two men have been speaking out for Donald Trump for a very long time, and they are very passionate, and they really helped me with my religion. Dr. Jeffries, Dr. Ben Carson again, both brilliant minds with different angles of things, not just a politician's view. And certainly, I would like to thank Chris Paranto and Carl Higbee. Both are true American heroes, and may God bless both those men for everything that they've done through this campaign. So like I said, the sun's going to come up again, and we're going to keep moving forward. Me and my son are going to go fly a brand new American flag outside today. And everybody just keep pushing on. It's now our turn to prove why we stood with Mr. Trump, and I ask all Republicans and conservatives to stop the attacks on Mrs. Clinton and her supporters, and let's help them. Let's help show them why we believe in what we believe. Let's show them the policies that Mr. Trump wants to put into place. Let's help them through this process as they struggle. And for all of those who voted for Mrs. Clinton because they want to see a female president, mark my words, you will see a female president. I have no doubt in my mind that in my lifetime I will vote for a female president. There are so many brilliant minds in the government right now that it's inevitable. So you will have faith in that. If that's your view and your beliefs, I truly believe that we will see a female president. So I hope everybody continues to help each other and move forward. Lastly, I'd like to give a big happy birthday to the United States Marine Corps. It's November 10th today, so November 10th, 1775 was when the Marine Corps was born, 241 years ago. So happy birthday to all my brothers. We really are the president's own, and now we have a president that is going to stand with us and truly support us, and that is a remarkable thing. So I ask every one of you to do your service, and I thank every one of you who's still serving right now to keep on fighting the good fight, and know that you are the spearhead in our movement, in our security, in our peace, and you're the reason that we have all the rights we have. So thank every single Marine out there on this fine birthday of ours. Again, all these are just my opinions, but I really have faith that this country is moving in the right direction. So feel free to share your comments. I'd love to debate. I'm sure I'll be back on here again in the near future. But until then, God bless and take care.